I would rather be fat than look like 500 miles of rough road. Wake up, man. I gotta open those curtains. I just woke up. Yep, that's right, Nikki. Look at my face. You can tell by the bags and the CPAP marks. Okay. Let me just fix myself, because tuck my chin. Fupa folds. ECP, I look different. I have makeup on. It's so bad when I don't wear makeup that people think I'm very ill or I'm going through some kind of like super horrible life change. My hair is showing. What? Is that my... Ow! Oh shoot, I thought that was my undercap. Because look, it's the same color. Crapola. Okay, hold on. Thank you for letting me know about my... Hold on. Is that hair or undercap? Okay, there's the undercap. I had to pull it out. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm hot. I was thinking of going out, like taking you guys out, but we're gonna have to wait till Eid is over because especially in the evening, guys, Eid is like very busy. Tomorrow Salah's gonna take me out for lunch. So Eid is like today, it's like a 3-day holiday basically here. I ordered an iced coffee and a sweet treat. I'm not even gonna be pissed at the Life by Jen reference, but what I am pissed at, and there's no excuse for this, okay? Thanks, one called Joe. There's no excuse. Chantel, how long have I been on the internet? How long has my real name been doxed? Or I've said it, whatever. It's Chantal. Not that it matters. I mean, like, you know, I'm done raging. My teeth are a bit orange, but whatever. It's natural. It's a natural orange. Not everyone likes going out. Yeah, I'm not going out during a friggin' holiday at night. No. I'm just gonna stay in. Thank you. Yes. Plastic straws. Mocha. I got a treat. Don't worry. After Eid, we're gonna be going strict. Too many like sweets and lunches and things. Ooh. Hopefully there's no, I don't think there's any holidays in between. I have a choco butternut donut, and I got 2 of the same one. One for me, one for Salah. Bavarian lotus cream eclair. And I'm making shisha. Everything bad for me, I know. All right. Beauty bite. Where's the cream? What's chocolate? I don't know if it's, what is that? Let's just take it off. I looked pretty for you. Now, let's be comfortable. I like the smell of donuts. Oh. Hi, plain cheese. Wait. The creamy stuff ended early. Oh. What a ripoff. Where's the cream? That's getting clipped. So he was born in Kuwait, but he's Syrian. When you're born in Kuwait, like his blood, his DNA, Syrian. Where you're born in doesn't make you what you are, you know? I hope that clears it up. No, Kuwait doesn't have birthright citizenship like the US, exactly. This is, oh, what I love. I can't quit you. What do I look like with the filter off? Ah! You can see the bags under my eyes. We get so used to how we look with filters that, you know, on, off, on, off, on, off, on. Why is everything bad so freaking good? Right? Like, coffee and smoke. Best thing ever. Nobody yelled shut up. If they yelled shut up, it was outside and they were yelling at someone else, because, number one, there's no way anyone outside would hear the keyboard. 2, our neighbors would never do that. Yeah, someday we'll visit Canada. Someday. It's not as easy. I have a Canadian passport. I can pretty much go anywhere in the world I want to. And I feel like passport privilege is a thing. Frankfurt, Germany, Moscow, Tokyo. Nothing against those countries, but those seem like cold countries. Do you know what I mean? Where like people wouldn't be as... If you're paper colored, you'll have a good time in Germany. You mean like white person? Yeah, I had to stop in Germany, and I have to say, I can't judge the country based on just the airport, but the airport was just, and their airline is just awful. Awful. Maybe because I'm spoiled with, like, I'm telling you, but like the Gulf country hospitality, if you guys come to like Kuwait, Qatar, you're like Dubai, like you're just not gonna wanna. You're gonna feel like spoiled. You're not gonna want to ever, especially if you're like a woman. I know it's like it's what contrary to what people believe, but like Munich. Where did I go? Oh, at the Frankfurt airport. They were just not nice. Anytime I asked for anything or like asked them questions or on the plane they were crabby and I got food poisoning. I don't know. I didn't like it. But I've never been in the country to explore, so I can't say anything about that. I gotta use the washroom. Why do I have a bladder? He wants to take me out for lunch tomorrow, but I don't know if I want to go. I don't know why I have anxiety, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm going through a specific bout of anxiety. I don't know why. I hear people yelling. They yelled, shut up. Even if someone did yell, shut up, do you think we care? Like, yeah, I know. I need to find a bunch of things. I need to change my whole life. Do I struggle with basic self-care? I struggle with, like, the motivation, but no, because I'm married, so hygiene is, like, really big in Arabic culture. Like, if I even, like, have hair on my arms, it grosses him out, so I have to be very meticulous with my feet. Even he's like, you know, he really wants me to go to a spa, but I try my best to do what I can, yeah. I noticed in Gore World, I don't know if it's because, like, a lot of reactors, they just don't have anything else interesting to, they just don't have, like, any intellectual interest in anything else, but they obsess over, like, Amber Lynn, like, they obsess over her bathroom habits. They'll have, like, entire live streams over and over about who wipes her ass, her period care. Like, what does any of that have to do with abuse story? Do you know what I mean? It's so effing weird. Number one, in my fucking opinion, if you are a man, you don't have a right to talk about women's periods and their body. So F all the way off with that, all right? Like, you're disgusting. I don't care if you're gay or not. You don't have a right to talk about women like that. Like, it pisses me off. My husband has preferences, Kenny. It's a culture thing. But he doesn't talk disgustingly about my body. He doesn't talk about, you know, he doesn't dismiss if I have issues. You know? Like, I think they were, like, dismissing her going to the ER for period pain. Like, you don't have a uterus. You don't have the right to talk about women's periods or how they, like, bleed or what they do. Like, mind your business. Like, get a life. It's so gross. I had a uterus, Jinger, you dumbass. Like, I had one. I tell him to do certain things with his shaving too. Like, he has to manscape, not just me. Sexual hygiene is different, completely different. It's ridiculous that you have to have children to talk about parenting. Like, when it's obvious, like, that just doesn't make any sense. If you see, like, somebody being abused, I'm not saying that anyone's abusing their children, but, like, if I say, like, go take your kid to the park because, like, you know, something like that, you know, they follow it up with, well, you killed babies, blah, 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 you had a hysterectomy, like, whatever. It's so, I don't even care at this point what they say. Go for it, like, whatever. It's not going to change. I'm not going to stop voicing my opinion, so, like, all I ever said, I find it very disturbing that an adult parent who's responsible for the morality of a small child, impressionable child, has a child running around in the home and they're reeing all day and being fat phobic and talking about how someone wipes their ass, blah blah blah, just in swearing and talking all kinds of disgusting things. That to me is just like, I would be hella embarrassed if my mom, like I would, like, have a huge complex. I'm sure there's people who work for CPS who don't have children, so they're not qualified to determine if a child is in a good environment, or they don't have a brain. People don't have a brain and eyes to know, like, logically how somebody should be. You know, I wasn't a child. I don't have children, but I was a child, and I know how I was raised, and I know that I had a loving family, and, you know, my mom didn't provide for me by having a hate channel. That's all. There's no bait. I started talking about this. Like, saying that Amber shouldn't be defended. I'm sorry, but the reactors are all more vile than her. 100%. About Yo Mama? I think he's made some edgy jokes. He used to be a comedian. I don't think he's an animal abuser, and I don't think that he should run away from the internet. I think he's hiding his channel until he maybe loses some of his strikes. I don't know how Yaba actually went on her live stream and actually admitted to calling his wife, which I think is a big fat lie, because you're not going to tell me there's no way in hell, there's no way his wife doesn't know about his channel. So because you can't take somebody talking shit about you, but you can have a whole channel about someone else, so you are that thin-skinned and you claim to be such a big badass swinging your DICK around on these YouTube streets, but when he calls you out for your bullshit, which you're full of it, you're gonna find, she stalked his wife to find her, apparently, to find her where she works, and to call her and go, yeah, do you know what your husband there is doing on the YouTubes? There's no way. And people eat it up. Right, oh, good for you. You call his wife. There's no way. You don't even have to have half a brain. But if you're a zombie, you're an amoeba on legs, so there's no hope for you. Of course you're gonna believe anything she says. They're so unhinged. He's back? Good, because I'm sorry, but he deserves to have a platform just like everyone else. He has not harmed any cats or dogs. Nope. I don't believe that. He made a tasteless joke. I used to really like dark humor. I don't like, you know, animal abuse or anything like that, but I mean, like, I used to watch comedians that have said so much worse. Like, to me, from what I heard, didn't even sound that bad. Now, where's my rep that I don't like animals? Are you high on glue? That's bullshit, plain cheese. He made a tasteless joke, and that's my opinion. I don't think so. Because the reactors of Gore World are very thin-skinned. They're pussies. They're cowards. They can dish it out, but the minute you open their closet and let all those skeletons fall out, they come for you. In the most dirty way. They lie. Gia, bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Don't threaten me with a good time. If you want to unsub, unsub. People unsub, and then more people subscribe. It doesn't really affect me at all. I'm not going to be afraid to give my opinion just based on hurting the fifis of a few people. Sorry. My channel's dying? Oh well. Still not going to silence me, Jinger. Sorry. No, Judy, I like YouTube. No. You think I'm gonna, like, just because of the hate that I don't like doing it? No, I don't think so. Hell no. Yeah, they can, but it still doesn't make it, like, you know, it's just pathetic at this point. They just repeat the same shit over and over. How is that entertaining? If my content is so boring, how is it entertaining to sit there and be like, look at all the rice she's eating? Especially coming from a fat ass. I'm never showing my marriage certificate. Nope. What makes it miserable the way I behave? Stay Delulu. That's fine. I love when people just assume how I feel without being me. No, I know what you're talking about, but I won't talk about it. I know what you're talking about, the Canadian thing, yeah. Yeah, because he passed, like, you have to take, like, this IELTS test, this English test to go to Canada if you're foreigner and all that. So he had all of the right papers and everything if he wanted to apply for himself to go. And plus yeah, something with family, but I won't go into it. Because basically people were accusing him of using me to get to Canada. It's not, no, his sister's not Canadian. But yeah, it is harder to get into Canada. I don't know. I'm not even, like, we're not even thinking about that right now, honestly. That's, like, not even a thought. Like, we have other goals, you know? Your thoughts on diet soda? It creeps me out, but I drink it. I don't see why anyone would want, you know, to be with me unless they did love me, because I'm a mess. How do we know Chantal isn't scamming SALAH? Yeah, I'm totally using him right now. So, no, I'm kidding. I love him. If that's his main goal, he's rather patient. Yeah. I just want to try a bite of this donut to see what it tastes like. The flavor, and then I won't eat the whole thing. No. It's on par with the Simpson donut. I don't even have a Twitter. Like, I've always said, these people talk to themselves. Like, what's the point? Your dream came true. All you ever talked about was meeting a dark hair, handsome man. Now look, he has teardrop. Oh. I'm very modest about my personal life in that way, but trust me, there is one. I don't think my life would be complete without a seriously, passionately romantic fairy tale kind of life when it comes to romance. He's handsome and he's very caring and very doting. He's a very doting husband. when I first moved in, I was a bit overwhelmed because I'm not used to, you know. He's like, okay, he showed me, like, literally how to do everything that he needed, and I was just like, okay. I'm like, is this guy bossy or what? But no, he's just, you know, I don't know. You have to understand the culture. I like a man. This is like my social interaction. Maybe that's why I don't really care about real life interaction as much. Don't know. I just don't get people who are like, ew, look at that girl. Let's all point our fingers. She doesn't bathe. She free bleeds. Ew. Like what situation? I'm not going into that again. I've already talked about that ad nauseum. I find it stupid, completely retarded to compare my situation with the swordfish to Becky having to wipe Amber's ass. So I won't even go there. Bye, Isabella. Go get a hobby. See you. I feel like everybody's just like me the minute SALAH comes in chat. They don't want to get blocked. Smart. Bye, everybody. Nice to be with you.